inspiration. I am a man on a mission. Nobody can stop me on a mission. I shine like a star. Yeah. Who wants to know say nothing about me? I go shine like a star. Come on, shine 'em. I'm gonna keep on shining all the way. I shine like a star. Yeah. I'm the god down the mountain on the play. I shine like a star. So yeah, I shine like a star. Yeah, I shine like a star. So me up on the people want me conscience free. Nigga down, the one that care about me. Believe in destiny, I've chosen G-O-D. I'm just like a boat, I say we're floating the sea. I'm the boss of a miracle, gotta leave it me. But if I'm not the people, so now music I sing. So you which way want sleep? You know me tell me. Bless I don't want to bless I come. Yeah. So tell me why. You know I make a feel free. I make a feel free. Yeah. So tell me why. You know I make a feel free. I make a feel free. Yeah. Maybe you want me attention. You will give me inspiration. I am a man on a mission. Nobody can stop me on a mission. I shine like a star. Yeah. Who wants to lose and not to me? I shine like a star. Come on, shine 'em. I'm gonna keep on shining all the way. I shine like a star. Yeah. I'm the god on the mountain on the play. I shine like a star. So yeah, I shine like a star. Yeah, I shine like a star. All right, I dey shine like a star. We dey shine like a star every day, every night, every minute, every second, every hour. Whilst we dey on air, that's when you realize I got beautiful ears in it, and all my like me ears. But I just they can cut these ears come floop like that. I don't let funny because if I be take them on and everyone say, "Whoa, why you left?" Anyway, people, good evening, and welcome to the most talked about program and the most talked about and the most Marmite media platform where we call Diaspora Voices Studio. That's right. We call them the Marmite Media Studio. There is no middle ground. You either like or you hate. That's not Diaspora Voices Studio. Yes, each and every day. And then we get the topics the way they come each and every second, each and every minute. As we all don't know, Diaspora Voices, we they utilize the social media platform. We they take advantage of the lockdown. We they utilize technology in a very positive way. That's right. So as we sit also we they speak to now today, I want to say una kushe kabo me people them. It's the 10th of June 2020, where all man we don't get so much ambition, so much aspirations, so much plans, but as we say, man propose, God dispose. That's right. So waiting you plan can still go ahead if God say it go be. But if God say it not go be, it not go be, because nobody questions God. He's the ultimate, he's the alpha, he's the omega, he's the supreme being. All he has to say is be and let it be. As we can say in Muslim, kun fayakun. That's right. So if you want to join me today, this program, as we all know, we don't rebrand them. It's not Salone Talk with just DJ Little again. And if you want to watch Diaspora Voices, we don't marry so many programs them in. If you look at what's in they go on already on Diaspora Voices, when I go to land at the development where they take place, we get we political programs them where they don't merge together. When we Salone today intertwined with Inside Salone, where they put on all out politics, and we get so many other programs and where they come ahead. And so when I watch this space, but we decide for also put together Salone Beats, where I'm own junior brother, the host, DJ Ish, and also merge with me on program where Diaspora Voices, Salone Talk. We merge them together, we get one big Salone Talk. So we call them Salone Talk still, but not Salone Talk. But enough of me. I want to let me co-host, myself, Sekushe and Kabotona all, and also we go come back to me and we go introduce with special guests where we get between at the studio live today. So DJ Ish, if you can just say Kusha and Kabo and welcome and tell the people them all about DJ Ish. Okay, so whilst DJ, that's right. Okay.
Good evening, people, and good evening, listeners at home. Today, at the 10th of June, 2020, as we all been planned, we get different plans them. We say, oh, this summer we get for go holiday. Even before that, we don't plan weekends them and all them things. And we all plan. Then Papa God sit there and they watch me say, okay, una plan, you know. And they arrest to now 1-1. Then it bring for we something we make we all sit on our house for the past month. We sit on our house. What we they do? We just eat and talk and make plaba and do all the half thing them. We still the plan ahead, but God say no, it's in the master, now the control we, you know. Then he decides say they put we all one place. We all be don't plan, we plan them for the 2020. We still go plan them, you know. We don't plan ahead, wait till we want achieve this 2020. But again, God know best. God say nothing. And they keep on all quiet. He puts we all one place. As we all know, I go by the name of DJ Ish. We call me Ishmael. And this used for me my program when at the Salone Beats every Wednesday. But unfortunately,
this not your day, not for the program. This not the day where you can do your program. Talk about. Say this not the day where you can do your program.
Unfortunately, somebody can hear, they can squeeze and crash na the program. But again, there's still room, so I still make room anyway. Whatever I say, anytime you're ready for put me hand behind me back, I'm ready. All I need for do, I ask and say, I on. This way, I put me hand behind me back, you know. But again, Fambulem, if all they follow Diaspora Voices, we get so much fun now. We get so much fun at the program. And now, I mean, we don't make it easy. We no need for go to studio. Technology don't advance. Now, look how we there apart and everything, so we can bring anybody. And wait till we don't try for do lately. We get so many people who they try for reach out to just bring some many programs into the show, so that at least people go able to actually they reach out to other people we want to do something. So today we decide for bring somebody very, very special. So now we I'm not going to call his name yet. I go left that part there for the governor for introduce that part there. But this Namion small talk we for talk first. Then let him do the introduction. So we decide for bring this special somebody today. Now somebody they do very well in the community. Now somebody way I'm sure now go don't see now different platform them. She's an icon. You know, there's so many things for talk about this lady. So many things for talk about this lady in the entertainment industry. She's an amazing woman. But I will allow DJ to do the honors for introduce Sam formally to the public.
Thank you very much, DJ Ish. Fantastic. As I say, I'm glad the way you catch me on the day because me on the one that get kind of politics, we don't go pull me commode. So we pample them as we all know as this nas salon talk big time. Basically, salon talk big time where me and my brother the host as we all know the relationship runs deep with over 20 years of knowing each other as friends and as brothers. So working together with him, for me, as always, I don't say now a big blessing for work together with somebody where we share a very common theme, we share a very common passion. For me personally, I have to give him all the blessings, like that, but I therefore embarrass him publicly for the thing we do for transforming my life after me wonderful near life or near death experience last August by giving me another chance. Sometimes they got to use angel where they can close to you for can change your life and bringing me closer and say one of the most busiest person people that were known in the world, but what they do, get no exercise regime that you blood. But because of the small body, will be the physical fit. But it don't transform my life, and for that, I will always say I'm quite happy to come out in public and embarrass them and say thank you for that wonderful job you did for me.
You're welcome, bro.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Sir. But so now we move to with special guest today. Ishmael don't build that up already. I don't know how much I can build them up even more, but I will try to do a bit more justice, a little bit more to what Ishmael don't say. As soon as I see the face, when you talk about that kind of thing and that kind of people they are, you feel say they can't see one old person because of what they're not achieving such in their lifetime. But yes, they're young. And one of the key things is I can always say when I like to use personal example, like for myself, I was nearly just 19 going to 20 when my uncle give me chance. All the years then they back, and that transformed my life. So when you empower a young person or young people, they only empower for a short period of time. They empower a lifetime of generation because then self they seek that empowerment there, and if they fear in their own growth, then they pass that knowledge there. So here we have a very young lady where don't aspire through education, through passion, through in dreams them from a childhood to growing up. So don't begin to achieve so much. It get a long way for go. People don't not kid yourself. It get a long way for go. But it don't they achieve so much at such a young age. And it's about time we like for tell we community say, hey, we've got another new young face. Wanna make space. Making space for people in the community is not something where we do very well. Now so much for now as people generally, you understand, we don't do that very well that as people. But you get to give chance to new breed, new life, new energy. And here thankfully I've done one for a couple of years now for a very short time. And I believe say don't work now many multimedia platforms. I don't take them from them. I will left laying say that day. But ladies and gentlemen, she's the creator of what we all they see now, where they call Florence Creation, and she's also the creator of one of Salone's newest comedy, where he showcased one short guy where they call Big Daddy later. But she's here, she's giving new chances, she's giving new fresh air into salon entertainment, especially for Wode UK. And I want to say later on, I'm going to say I'll be very proud that I did it when it just starts. Not from the beginning, but when it just starts. Let's say good evening, Kushe Kabo. Welcome to the wonderful Miss Florence Tucker. Hello, clap for him. All my clap for him. All my clap for him. Hello, Florence. Welcome to a very special.
Welcome, Florence. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Wow. Well, we don't build you up. We don't assume me, Ishmael.
Yes.
So, what are you doing now? For just tell the people then briefly about who that na Florence Tucker.
Florence, yeah.
Okay. My name is Florence Tucker. DJ Lizova Tokyo. My name na Florence Tucker.
Yeah. You can flick some. What's your mood?
Me and the CEO of Florence Creation and also Salon Sisters. I did media. I studied film and TV production. Media, filmmaking has always been my passion, but my number one passion has always been to just lift Sierra Leone high, take Sierra Leone to the top. Ever since I was like 12, I have a book that I have a description of what I want to do, and it has always been Sierra Leone. all the way through it all. I mean, I've worked with different nationalities and I appreciate that leeway that they gave me, but my aim is just taking Sierra Leone to the top because I believe that we have talent, just that we might not have as many platforms to showcase it, but we do have it, and I believe in us. I believe in what we can do, and I'm just so grateful that I have the opportunity to show some of our talent to the world. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's me.
Oh, well done.
Well done, well
Brilliant.
done, well done,
Well,
well done.
Ish, I don't know what you want for say to Florence. Any question them? If I can allow you for start the question, them to Florence.
Well, Florence, you don't
Yeah.
introduce yourself. At least I go while you tell the listeners them and tell people what which you don't do now this community, who say you don't work, and the different people that you don't work with, the different platform them. So at least then we'll get more idea in case let's say somebody want to reach out to you, or somebody need an assistant, or somebody they see you as a role model at the corner, but like they really want to step into your shoes. How you feel safe to go about that?
In terms of where I've worked with AOIV, I've worked with Amaze TV, I've done quite a bit of Nollywood work as an actress and behind the scenes. In terms of if stepping into my shoe, for me, it's hard work and consistency. Believing in yourself, first of all, and not giving up. Because I've had so many no's. For years now, I've been going, I've been pushing. And you have some people that will put you down. You bring an idea and they'll be like, I don't think it's good enough. But one thing you need to know is you need to believe in yourself. Know what you want. Know your aim, your goal, where you want to go, what you're working towards. Once you believe in yourself and know what you can do, it doesn't matter what anyone says. Because it might not be easy. And most of the times it's not, especially being a woman in this industry is difficult. Especially if you know your values and your work, you're not someone that's going to just do anything to get what you want. It's difficult. But once you're focused and you're consistent and you work hard, in the end, it will happen for you. And for me, God being the center and the foundation of it all. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there bit by bit, one step at a time. Consistency, hard work, and God being at the center. That's what I would say, really.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think that a brilliant response, Dandy, and I don't know what's in DJ Ish you get to say to that, but if I want for buttress on Ish in question, obviously, just talk to me briefly because you talk about. I want to take you back to the start. You talk about when you were 12 years old. You had dreams about this. Tell me about a young Florence, a 12-year-old Florence, where what do you call it? And feel free to speak English because that's what you're comfortable with. Because I'm getting some messages coming in on the program, and if you're consistent in English, then do it. If you can able to chip in one or two Creole, then chip it. And that's one thing people have to understand. Whilst is diaspora voices and our major market is what do you call it from the Sierra market, we do also have values that we got. Non-Sierra who are actually watching this program.
Yeah.
A lot of my colleagues at work, I'm the only Sierra they watch my programs, they follow me. I've got Philippines, I've got Canadian born in Indian, I've got Caribbean born in British. So they all watch the program. So please feel free because the program is mainly you are our guest. So if they can able to articulate to what you say in English, feel free. Like I said, if you have to talk about talking Creole, in reference things in Creole, then feel free. Understand? So I hope say to the audience the way they watch, if I can just say, yes, we do value your comments that are coming through, and we do respect that. But what we want to do, we don't want to put anybody in a position that they're not going to be comfortable with. If we have guests that are going to communicate in English because they feel better to be fluent in English, then why not? Because these are young English kids that are born or raised here, and the platform is not for me for judge them about being speaking Creole or not, but it's for me to profile them as their talent. Let's focus on what they have to offer rather than what they say on how they're saying it, so to speak. So let's go back to you, if I can say, a young Florence, 12 years old, and you say you begin to do all of the writing. Who say all that inspiration they draw from?
It actually started when I was 8 in Sierra Leone. I've just always had this passion. I believe it's a gift. Because even when I was in Sierra Leone, I didn't know nothing about media or how it works, but I was always looking forward to going on holiday from school. I can get on me party, then so when I come, I write in a paper, I do you say you talk this, you talk down there, where you do so, you do this. I didn't even know at that time that I was directing. I didn't even know what I was doing. But it's always been a passion and something that I just love doing. So that's how it started for me. When I came to London, of course, I went to school. When I had the opportunity to choose subjects, I chose media. And then I realized that, you know what, script writing is number one for me. I love writing. That's my passion. I mean, when I started off, it started off with 4 pages. And I used to write and give it out to my friends in school. I did disturb them always. Yeah, read this. What do you think? You know, give me feedback. How can I make it better? And it kept on going up from 4 pages to 8 pages to 16 to writing a full feature film. It's been a gradual process for me. And of course, I like learning. I like learning because you never stop learning. It's an everyday thing. So I went on the internet, did some research. I learned even before I went to study script writing. I went on the internet, I learned how to write, what software to use, how they do in Hollywood, the professional way to set it out, everything. I literally put time and effort into what I was doing because it has always been a passion. It's always been something that I wanted to do. I literally don't see myself doing anything else other than this. So I guess 12-year-old me was that girl with passion. I've always had big dreams. I've always believed I can do bigger things for myself and my country. So that's always been me. It's been a process, but it really started off when I was 8 years old in Sierra Leone up until now.
Fantastic. Well,
That's
Ish, again,
well. I just want to take for Musa. You start with Florence at 12.
Yeah,
But first and foremost, Florence. Somebody they ask say if now you the write your story, then Aman Abbas say
yeah.
waiting at the inspiration from your last movie, the Salon episode. So I just wanted to go light on that before I ask waiting our ask you.
I can just hold on there because we go for coming to the salon
Can't okay.
as a whole concept and
Okay.
so we will take Mr. Manabat thank you for that question there.
Yeah.
Take
Well,
now something and they will go get for and put forward. Just in case also if anybody there where they watch the program live right now and they want to ask Florence any question, we
Yeah,
get the
feel
diaspora
free.
voice studio number where
Yeah.
we now on our Facebook then our 07946 141369 07946 141369 and also if you feel say you able for come live or you want come live and ask Florence a question, we go give you the link to the Zoom and then you go come in and then you go ask Florence the question. So we get access to the link and then we'll bring in to, yes, with the Salon sisters, we go Candy later.
Yeah. Yeah, Florence, from the
yes.
Florence at 12 na Salone, there with the Florence, the matured Florence now. Waiting waiting you feel say you don't achieve from the 12 years to let's say don't just take and say roughly to the Florence that we don't really and truly don't matured and don't spread hands to different platform them, don't go to different places, they don't meet different people, them don't try different things there. Waiting you learn so far from Salone to yeah.
First of all, being in Sierra Leone and when I was 12, I was in London. But from then to now, I've learned a lot. Then I was naive, it was just someone with a dream. It was just a dream and an idea. And up to now, I can see some of those dreams coming true. I've learned to work with different people. I've learned how to deal with various situations because I've experienced it in the industry, being in different situations, and how to communicate with different people. And I've learned to not give up. Like I'll keep saying that over and over again because it's something that I've learned to just stay true to yourself, to who you are, what you want and what you want to achieve. And I've learned to never give up. Because if I tell you, I could have given up so many times and I wouldn't have been where I am today if I would have let disappointment or people say, no, you can't do it, affect me. I mean, in a way, it can knock you off a bit, but it doesn't matter how many times you fall down. You should always remember to get up. You have to fail to be successful. If you look all those people that have been successful, if you look at their stories, they started somewhere. It wasn't a one-off thing. They start something and boom, they were successful. Some of them had to fail so many times, but it's just knowing that, okay, dust it off your shoulder, get up and keep going and keep pushing and keep working towards a goal. And having that vision, you need a vision. You need to know where you're going. You can't just be going anyhow. You need to know who you are, what you want, because someone else can come and tell you something different. I remember the time I had a script that I produced and I was like, do this film. They're like, oh, we don't believe in it. It's not good. I could have just ripped that script off and said, you know what, it's true. But listen to yourself, your own voice, who you are. What is it that you want to do? No matter what people say, just believe in you and what you can do. So I've learned to just be strong, to get back up when you fall down, to be consistent, to not listen to negativity because it's going to be out there. You're going to get people that's going to say something opposite to what you want to hear or to what you want to do. You just learn to just get it off.
Wow.
And there are positive things out, positive people out there. Just listen to those people, those that believe in you. Take courage from that. And whoever don't, just don't carry it. So yeah.
That's good. Fantastic. Yeah.
That's really good, isn't it?
I know.
You talk, and that's good. And I think feeding off from that, it's one of the key things that many of us may draw examples from, and many people in their lives will have setbacks. But as you said, when you look at those who are successful out there, the likes of the Richard Bransons, the Steve Jobs, the Mark Zuckerberg, Oprah Winfrey, to reference female, the Beyoncés, to bring it close to home, the Reginald Cole, when he talks about going bankrupt and having nothing to eat for almost 2 years. So you have people like that, but equally, while there are many knockdowns that they come, these are the knockdowns that where you draw the inspiration and the determination to move forward. But Ishmael said about that journey where you don't take, where you don't come, from 12-year-old to that this now present day Florence talker. As you say, you don't explain all that fantastic journey there. Let's talk about we're now here today. This is Florence today. You've done a lot of small work. You've worked on other media outlets such as the AYV television, a wonderful platform giving opportunity to young people across the globe, and an incredible job done by the founder members of AYV. And then also you stepped up to working on a UK-based platform, which is Amaze TV, and where I believe that's one of the first areas where we actually had a proper exchange, even though we know each other from a distance, but we actually met and talked. And that's when I admire for such a young person with the courage to manage and to lead, and such a wonderful, even though it was a growing industry, and you held it your own, so to speak. And you are now there, and then, but you thought that's not enough. You're driven. You wanted to do more. Let me start. Many people will say, hang on a minute. Look, this young lady, it gets so much opportunities for grow a brand such as Amaze TV, so AYV platform. Why walk away from such platforms to say, you know what, I have an alternative vision. I want to do something else. How you come about for making that kind of decision, Lindy?
Well, first of all, I'm grateful to AYV. I'm grateful to Amaze TV for giving me that opportunity, because I believe I learned a lot working on both platforms. But like I said, I've always had a dream. I've always known that I want to do my own and start my own and give out opportunities to other people as well. Because I believe skills is transferable. You learn something. You don't learn to keep it to yourself. Being successful is not a one-man thing. It's not for you. You learn something, you give it out there to other people. You create opportunities. Like the way I've struggled, I've always, like, people always say, Florence, you're very helpful. You're very open and always willing to help. I said, yes, it's because of what I've been through. I believe God took me through those stuff to learn so that I can help other people. But it's always been my plan. It's always been my dream to have my own channel, to start my own thing. And life is a journey. You have to go through places, you have to go through different stages to get to where you are. So for me, it has always been there. It has always been the plan. I believe those platforms, I'm grateful and blessed to have impacted them. But it was just part of my journey. I went there for a reason to learn new skills, to meet new people, and connect with Sierra because prior to that, I didn't really know that many Sierra Leoneans, especially
Okay. So
areas.
just before I bring me co-host DJ Ish in, I just want to follow up on that question. One last question on that particular topic.
Okay.
Where I will say to you, you not feel say many people might think that was too soon. Like the experience was not long enough. Many people may spend about 2 to 3 years or sometimes 5 years. But I don't know the length of time where you spend at AYV as well as Amaze TV
Amaze
connectivity.
TV, yeah.
You understand? So you not feel say your time spent on this platform were too short.
For me, I don't believe I've left because I still have that connection with them. I still that relationship is still there. I can still go back. There's still open way for me to go and learn. But for me, like I said, it's a journey for me. I don't believe that it was too short. It was too short. It depends. Because someone might go to not let's take our AYV or Maze TV away from the equation. Someone can go to a TV station. Maybe they'll only go there for 3 weeks and learn something, and they go off to start something new. Someone might go there for 2 years, 3 years. So it depends on the individual. Like I said, it's always been my dream to do what I want to do my own thing. And I wouldn't have been able to do all those things without going through those platforms, without being part of those two stations that I've worked with. So for me, it's a blessing. I don't believe that, it was too short. It was just a journey for me. And I believe God has ordered my steps through places that I've been to, places that I've worked with. And now I'm here, doing Florence Creation, which has always been my dream.
Well done, Florence. Well done. Mr. Wab, you there? Mr. Wab.
Mr. Big Daddy, where are you?
Mr. Big Daddy, exactly.
Call him Big Daddy, he'll come.
Big Daddy, I know. Okay, Florence, based on you, I go step in. Based on you, your acting experience and all that, how you be actually faced with your first challenge in the acting industry, where, let's say, for instance, somebody reach out to you, say, hey, Florence, I want to feature you on this role. You understand? Yeah. Because the reason being why they ask you this question, me 11 years old, they into dancing and acting. I know they can't kill me for mention this, right? There was a time where they actually feature him on a role, but not intend and future. So we go there, and then eventually he wasn't successful. So how you be the face with them challenges, and then force rejection, and then how you actually be the face with them?
In terms of acting, my first professional role that I got, I wouldn't say it was accidental. I believe it was God's plan, because I always believe that my life, God has ordered my steps. But I was mainly behind the scene, because when I started, that was my focus. My focus was more of being behind the scene, writing, putting things together. So that's how I started. And there was one time we were on set, and one of the actors didn't show up. And then the director said to me, Florence, look, you look the part, just get into it. She just threw me into it, and I had 5 minutes to learn my lines. I was scared, I was nervous, but I just had to be brave. I learned the lines, we did it. And when we had the premiere, there was another producer that actually went to see the film, and they saw me and they were like, oh, I like this girl, I like what she did. Even though I was only like, 2 scenes. And then she called me up and said, I have a TV series that I would like you to be part of. We had a meeting. And from there, she's like, I like you, I like your vibe, I like your spirit. And that's how I got into doing that series and other stuff as well. So it was God's plan, but in a way, it wasn't my plan. But I just kind of thrown it into it.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's
well. I think that's incredible, and there is so much about. Let's fast track now to even before Salone Sisters.
Yeah.
There is a movie where you write and you understand, and produced and was directed and was supposed to have a cinematic what do you call it? How I can call them in the words of cinema
It's a
premiere, the
movie, but
premiere, and it did not go so well. The premiere not happen. First of
yeah.
all, before we talk about what experience, what lessons you learned from that particular experience, let's talk about the concept of broken frame, the movie where actually many people get to know you know the communities. That sort of kind of announce, wow, this young salon picky way write this movie, even though towards the end others may see the disappointment. But we'll talk about that just now. Let's talk
Mm.
about the concept of broken frame, where the birth of it came.
Wow. Broken Friends, it started off with a poem by my very talented friend, Poet Ames. She's a civilian as well. She writes poems. I met her through a friend. She did a poem, and Frida was like, you know what? This was good. Based on the response that we had, she wrote up the poem. We put together like a piece in terms of telling story, but her narrating the story. And when we put it out, because of the response we got from people, people really into it. People were also affected by it. Like you could see people getting upset and angry that, wow, I can't believe this guy was abusing that woman and stuff. So like, you know what, let's come together and do a film. So that was how Broken Frame started. We came together, I wrote the script, and together we work on it as a team, and then Broken Frame came about. In a nutshell, that's really how it started.
Right. Okay. So then, the whole thing. Ish, just bear with me a
No,
second.
no, go on.
Okay. If you can just check the comments as well, so we will come into the comments then after this series of questions. Ish, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Because I can see there's loads of excellent comments that really come. Wait. So then the movie was made. Let's just fast forward. The movie was made,
Yeah.
and the almighty whole build-up premiere came, and then we all turned up, and I was glad you gave me an opportunity to work alongside the likes of DJ Sokinda to be
Yeah.
the entertainment music post the premiere, but the premiere never happened. Then kind disappointment, and it's enough to tell somebody to say, I'm not carrying on anymore. Some
Yeah.
people may see it as a big embarrassment because it's your first now you inaugural, now you debut, now you
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you can put any kind of frame, now you force, now you know any kind of thing, now you novel, but it did not happen. It's a massive disappointment. On the face of it, you faced your audience, you faced the people that came out to support you, you addressed them, and then you said, look, it didn't happen because of which you will talk about, but let's have fun on the night because you guys were all here. Talk to me about it. How bitterly disappointed were you as an individual, or what lesson did you learn from that?
First of all, in terms of disappointment, I was disappointed, like you said, because I was looking forward to it. But I'm just so grateful for the people I have around me, from family to friends and loved ones, because just them being there and encouraging me themselves and just cheering me on, even though the premiere didn't go, that alone, I'm grateful for. So even though I was disappointed, like you said, I could have given up and just said, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. But I'm not one to give up. It does, like I've said before, and I say again and again, it doesn't matter how many times I fall, I'll get back up. In terms of lessons, yes, I've learned great lessons. I've learned to just, you know, it doesn't, when you're working in a team, just to be more professional in terms of like handling things, make sure everything is written down on paper. For me, I believe that was just a journey for me again. It's just part of my story that, God is just adding that to say, when I tell my story in years to come, by God's grace, as a successful civilian and female filmmaker that will take civilian to the top on the map by God's grace, it's part of my story that can inspire other people. So even though I was disappointed as I went on, I prayed, I cried, and I had peace. And I thank God for that, because it's like, you know what, Florence? God is just making your story more and more interesting. God is just making ways for you to inspire more people out there. Because you will get people that will face, if not the same, but similar situation. But you can stand up and say, look, I went through. And if I can do it, you can do it. If I could get up from that, you can get up from that. So for me, I just, it is, even though it was disappointing, there was also a blessing because I learned a lot of things. And yeah, and it's adding to my story to tell. So I'm grateful for the people around me, and I'm grateful to God, and for the support and love from the fans, because they're really supportive. They're like, you know what, Florence, anytime we're ready, we'll come again and again and again for you. And I feel really blessed to have those kind of people around me. So
will Broken Flames come to the social media? Will it be released on YouTube? Yes, it wasn't able
oh
to.
yeah, definitely. We're currently working on that. But once we finalize things, then I'll be able to say more on that, and we'll definitely put it out there. But definitely we're working on it because we want the fans to see it, and they still want to see, which we appreciate. And a lot of hard work, money, time, and effort was put into it. So I believe it's just right to get it out there. And we're currently working on that. We'll soon give our information once the time is right.
Fantastic. Okay, well, I believe
Fantastic.
the Facebook busy. Let's go over to DJ Ish and see all the comments and where they come before
Well,
we.
you know, we penciled down two way na Amana Yun, Amana and Amana Yun, and
On
that'll be
this
the first
platform is
question.
DJ Ish. Did you just call me the W name?
Yeah, Florence, I will let Foley answer Amana Yun first.
Okay.
Yeah, Amana Ba say, based on that, based on the they say, what's your inspiration? Can you draw from your last movie on the Salone Sisters episode? What will be inspiration?
The inspiration for Salon Sisters.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, Civilian Sisters, Salon Sisters, it was not planned. It just kind of just happened due with this whole corona and lockdown. Because me and Apostle, I hate to be idle, just sit down.
Somebody were using idleness positively, basically.
Okay, use them positively. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like just sitting there not doing nothing. So I sit down and say, oh gosh, lockdown, I can't go nowhere. I can't, because I already had plans for this year in terms of filming, in terms of media and stuff. Because that didn't happen, I said, you know, it's instead of I just sit there, let me just do something. So I called me Pekin, my daughter, I said, Gracia, come, let's do something. We just, and all right and done, we just went with it. I get on the phone, I did something, I go back, I go change, because I'm playing different characters. And then when I put them together, we put them out. The response again that we got, people were laughing, people were like, Florence, thank you. This is what we need in this time, because that tended the corona be really, really high. The pressure and the stress be really, really, they go on. And the fact that I was able to put laughter and smile on people's face really made me happy. And because of the response I got, I was like, you know what? This can be ongoing. Then I did episode 2. At that time, we'll not even be getting it for the thing, because like I said, it wasn't planned. And after episode 2, filming, as we did done so for film, my kids were like, Mommy, you know what? You can make this like an ongoing series. I was like, you know what? That's true. That's a good idea. We all butt heads together. They helped me, and I came up with the name. And that's how we went. And this is the first time I've done a production. I've done something without writing it first. It just happened. Okay. So again, for me, it's a blessing, and I'm grateful to God. As always.
Who then are the Salone Sisters? Them just let's hear about the Salone.
Yeah, the other, the sisters. Them, yeah.
So we have Kadiatu. We have.
And tell me about it. No. You can't just say we have Kadiatu. We have. Tell me, we have Kadiatu. Who then
Kadiatu? Yeah.
Kadiatu is the elder sister.
That's better.
She's very protective. She loves her sisters. She'll do anything for them. She feels like it's on her to make sure they're okay. Ibana, Daniel, I will get for talk about you.
Okay.
Ibana is strong-headed, but deep down, she's very soft. She's very loving. And she loves her sisters to bits. She'll do anything for them. And then you have Janet, who I call her the crybaby because she's really soft. Anything can get to her. She's easy to cry. She's not as strong. She's the baby. She's also the last one.
Okay.
She's their baby. And then you have Jennifer, who's all into social media. She always knows what's going on in social media. She's always broadcasting and posting. which insist that and vex her, like, oh, left for forward, we all tell you forward, we don't guess. You know, go now CNN or go do news by if you want. So she's just there. She's carefree, free-spirited. She just do her own thing. And then you have my Binti, who's the soft and also sweet sister. She doesn't judge. She's easy to talk to, basically. You can take anything to her and I'll go Allah. She's always for peace. She's always for love. And yeah. So those are the four sisters: Kadiatu, Janet, Jennifer, and my Binti.
So there's Kadiatu, Janet, Jennifer,
Yeah,
and
Binti.
And Bintu.
My Binti.
Mabinti, yeah.
Okay. So any other question then at the social media ish? Because I want to ask about the sisters as well.
Florence, and they ask, say, when the episode, the season 2, they come out.
Not a question for us. Now we didn't ask.
Yeah.
Now I'm joking.
So what do they expect? So what you say for
before you come to that ask, before you get that answer, don't talk more about season 1 because it's
season 1 when
season 2.
Probably people are not enjoying the season 1, so then they expect say the sugar waited for the season 1. Yeah. So then they expect the season 2 only for plenty.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true. I just want to read one quick comment, and this comment comes up from Fatmata Yabundu Chata Tarawali.
Yabundu Tarawali. Fatmata Tarawali.
Kata Tarawali, yeah? Kata, apologies. It says, I think of Ghana movie industry and it's Shirley Frimpong Manso. Think Nigerian and it's Afunke of Jennifer Fame and the likes of the likes. However, I'll just open up the text. It says, however, there isn't any top figure shaking Sierra Leone that much. With all respect to the efforts of others, what's Florence doing to lift Salone movie / film on the level of the global recognition? So I want you actually, me and Ishko, I want you actually look at this from a female perspective, based on the example where your colleague Fatmata don't draw, like the likes of Shali Frimpong, like the likes of Afunke, we create this wonderful character Jennifer, where we all fall in love with. So, as a female, when you talk about earlier on, what do you feel say you get in UA can put Salone entertainment, movie and film industry na the global map?
Okay, well, first of all, like I said, I've been in the industry, even if it's not for too long, I have that experience. And I believe, like you say, it's Florence creativity with a twist. I believe I'm unique in what I'm doing. I believe I'm different. I believe I have my own style. I'm able to connect with people. I'm able to relate with people. And the fact that I'm bringing stories, again, like I said, that are relatable. It's stuff that's happening around us. You know, it's not make-believe, it's not fantasy. And for me, I believe this kind of stories that I'm telling are stories that people can look and learn from. I mean, already with season 1 of Salone Sisters, people have been calling me and said, Florence, you know what? That's me. That's me you're talking about. I felt that sin. I was related to that sin because that is something that I've done. Janet locking herself up in the room because she was in pain. That's me. So these are stories that people are relating to, people are learning from as well. So it's also, there's some stuff in there that will save someone, a person or more, that will look and they say, you know what, I've learned something from this. I was about to do this, but...
So now that I want to interject you there because you talked something because DJ Ish is going to read a comment from Danny J. And well, you touched on something where really, really important, where you talk about the characters.
Yeah.
The characters are out there where the audience, the way they watch them, with such a short time where it just come out. First of all, them 4 sisters, and then there are other characters where we'll come talk about a little bit. But then 4 sisters, there is a Sierra Leonean person in every one Pandan character. Then they really and truthfully, and I know you're a little bit like a popotic will just begin go because you're still young. You understand? How did you have so much knowledge for draw and experience for 4 different sisters them way uniquely there is a Salonian sister, there's a Salonian woman, there's a Salonian person in every one Panay character. Usaida, tell us about it. I'm really curious to know.
For me, I get inspiration from anything and everything, but some of those stuff that have been put in the Salon Sisters, inspiration from things that I see around me, things that are happening around me, stories that I've heard, and in some of it as well myself, some stuff that I've gone through as well, which I believe, you know what, this would be beneficial to be put into a story, like I said as well, to teach someone a lesson. So it's basically situation around me, things I've seen, things I've heard, and also doing research as well. I do a lot of research, and like I said, I studied film, I studied media, so I know quite a bit about characterization, how to bring forth a character, and like I said, a character that's relatable. For me, that's my aim, a relatable character. So it had to be something that people will look at and see themselves in one way or another. Even if it's not, I'm Kadiatu completely, but there's something in Kadiatu that's me, or there's something in Janet that is me. That was my aim, and I'm grateful again to God that I was able to at least put some of that across to the audience to be able to see.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Florence, thank you very much. Through the comment there, I see say people in the we don't find artists in the community. Somebody like Danny J, when I one of the finest. Really and truly appreciate the work you do, and make a comment say, kudos, Flo. This is what you are meant for. You have been doing this for time, especially for people like They say you don't help for writing, for write so many things, for writing videos them and all that. So say just one show in appreciation.
Thank you.
And this bring you come back to what you need to do. So you feel safe if any other artist need them kind of support here. Let it feel free for reach out to you. You get time for help other people then, or you just get specific people with the help.
Oh no. I'm not specific. I don't choose who to help. I mean, when I even met Danny J, I didn't even know him like that.
Okay.
We just met a mutual friend. And at the time I was in uni, I saw that he had passion for what he's doing. I mean, as long as I can see that you have passion and you're serious about what you're doing, that was it. He told that at that time he had a concert, and I even have that video on YouTube. I think I'm going to share it because it's some years ago. And then he's like, oh, I have a concert. I said, yeah, I'll help you. I put together an advert for him. We did it. And he was so grateful. He was really, really happy that thank you so much. I didn't charge him nothing, but for me, like I said, my aim is to help, especially Sierra Leoneans, because I believe it's a teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's not a thing that I can do by myself. Even Sierra Leone sisters, I wouldn't have been able to achieve it all alone. You know, I'm grateful to all the cast members, all the people that have been very, very helpful, my friends and family, DJ Lee, aka Big Daddy, Divine Production, and you know, my amazing special fiance is always there. And of course, my family. So I'm really, really grateful. It's not a one-man job. It's teamwork. And again, I would say teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay, fantastic. So just quickly, if you can talk about the in season 1, after the 4 sisters, then me I don't remember Ishmael. You got Kadiatu, Mabinti.
You don't remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Kadiatu, Janet, Mabinti.
Big Daddy, you were the show. Big Daddy, you were the corner Almami woman.
Can you imagine? Big Daddy.
One thing you fail to realize, DJ, Big Daddy is the owner of that pregnancy. Almamina just social media fan.
You sure?
Instagram.
Don't stop.
Anyway, let's come back. So you then decide for introduce other characters then into the program. First, you brought in a very lovely story with Almami and Janet.
Yeah.
And then there are other links into the stories, the friends and all of that stuff. But I'm just talking about the main characters here. And then you brought a twist in. All of a sudden, here comes where Almami was sitting comfortable, a young man inspired. They try to do things. Then comes a wealthy businessman. You introduce Daddy, and who happened to be the father of the pregnancy, or allegedly the father of the pregnancy, over
Yeah.
his fine Pikia. You understand? Then
Yeah.
comes the confrontation. Then comes not knowing that Big Daddy Sesef getting you wahala where he left now host. Where again, not about saying the woman will walk. Again, equal woman.
Honest babe.
And then what yet? So how do you come up with all these amazing characters that are so relatable? And just tell us about it. It's inspiring. Tell us about the whole story, the build up, and then yet still showcasing the Four Sisters. You're still not forgetting the other side of the Four Sisters.
Yeah. For me, I think, it's more interesting when you show different sides, because in life there's different situations. You have different people going through different things. And that's something that I wanted to showcase. Yes, you have the sisters, but that's just one part of so many other things that's happening in the world and in the civilian community. So I really wanted to showcase, and it's more entertaining and more interesting when there's a bit of drama, because life is not perfect. So I'm not really about to show like, oh yeah, they have it together, it's all perfect, because it's not. I want to stay true to the reality of the stories and showcase that, look, this is real. These are things that are happening. Like I said, for me, it was a process. It was just, I just went along as I was going, episode after episode. It's the grace of God, first of all. That's it. It's by God's grace. It's not by my own. Of course, I work hard, I do all the stuff, but for me, number one, God's grace and hard work. And my kids inspire me a lot. They inspire me a lot. They're always there. They're always pushing. They even give me ideas themselves. Like, mommy, we could do this. We can go that way. We could go that way. And for me, it's just, I'm just grateful to God. And it's just, my aim was to put forward, like I said, the reality into it, because I wanted it to be 100% real and 100% relatable. And the only way it was going to be relatable is if it was real. Because the messages I've got from people saying that was me. You're talking to me, or I've been in that situation, or I've had a big daddy before, or I've had a mommy before.
Uh,
You know,
Ish,
what happens then,
Ish, come in and rescue.
you know, and the fact that people feel their emotions, like when Janet was sad, people felt sorry for her, and when this happened with the whole money issue, other men could relate to women and money, and how once they have, especially the last episode, that twist, the way Binta just switch on Big Daddy from, I'm not moving this country, give me that money there. So, and I make her look, this me money, when the money don't drop. That, it was so relatable. You had other men that have been through that. So for me, it's just really, I'm happy that we as Sierra can come together, because that was my aim. My aim was to make it 100% Sierra Leonean cast, Sierra Leonean crew. Because, like I said, when I started off in the Nigerian industry, which I'm grateful for again, because I learned a lot from them. But it's like, first of all, they thought I was Nigerian, because for some reason, because they haven't seen, I don't blame them, they have not seen much of Sierra Leone work. So it's like, oh, I didn't know you guys do something. So I wanted to really use this Salon Sisters, this platform, to showcase Sierra Leone talent, to show that we have talent, we can do it, it's possible, and to show that as well, when we come together as one, we can achieve great things. Because if it wasn't all of us coming together, Salon Sisters wouldn't have been possible. On my own, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But like I said, with teamwork, people coming together, spending their time, DJ Little after work, you one can't film. Even last episode, I feed once it all not gone. Just to get the good shot. He bought some of his equipment. I didn't even ask. It just made me so happy, because I've heard this thing was like, oh, Australians will not support each other. So this was a thing to say, actually, you do have some people.
And in addition to Hafiz not only acting and actually filming, you've had to bring in somebody who's volunteered and stepped up, a big brother that I introduced to you, and he's been fantastic.
Exactly. I was gonna come to him. The van production, he just came, he not even sabi me from nowhere one day. So forget person where not even sabi you, but believe in waiting you they do.
He just saw
really
your work, and then he said, I want you
Yeah.
to. He
yeah.
She said, I want
It
to help.
left in us in family for can help you and film. Just it's amazing. And I'm really grateful to all of these people, all the actors and all the cast. Thank you all. I'm grateful. I wouldn't have done it without any of you. Definitely not.
Ish?
Yeah, somebody they insist on a question where ask say, this is getting personal. How you they manage your relationship and your career?
It's not easy. Okay, it's hard work, but it's just having that balance. I think for me, the number one balance, communication, understanding. When
Yeah.
you have an amazing guy like the one I have, Mr.
Oh
Lee,
wow.
he's very Mr. Lee, who's very understanding and very supportive. Like he's been investing so much into this salon sisters, buying me new equipment, and his time doing my flyers. I can wake him up at 3 a.m. He's always there. It's a blessing having someone that's understanding and having that balance and that wants to see you grow. That even if this thing is taking some of your time more than usual because they believe in what you're doing and they want to see you grow. They're pushing and supporting you. So thank you, Mr. Lee. Love you, boo boo.
Wow.
Any other relatable questions? I think I got a text from somebody who's very, very shy, and I
Oh,
have, and just quickly, they've sent a text personally on my WhatsApp, and it's somebody that is hoping that one day they may have a role to play on Salon System. They followed it
oh,
up from the start, and her name is Princess Fatima Bundu Conte, and
okay.
a very,
Oh,
yeah, she absolutely amazing. She said to me, "I have followed Florence's work for a long time. Been following Florence's work for a long time. I can confess I learned a lot from her. She's unique. I like her." That's exactly her words. And
thank you.
prior to this, she had reached out and she said, "I would like Florence to write me in to the Salon Sisters because so
Oh,
good." And how are you feeling the reactions that you're getting, not only from the Selenian community, also outside of the Selenian community?
yeah, it's been amazing because I've got people from Nigeria, people from Congo, like just messaging me. And the fact that even though it's like I would say 90% who they talk Creole, but then still every week they look forward to and they watch, even if they know they understand some of the things they talk. But the fact that they're still, anxious every Sunday, it's become part of their routine now. Is that when I started ending season one, they're like, oh, so Salon Sisters was part of my Sunday evening. Like I know that before I sleep, I go must not watch Salon Sisters. It's I'm happy and I'm grateful again for the fact that not only Floridians are watching and enjoying, but you also have people from other countries that are not only enjoying but also understanding what is being done and the concept and the story. It's a blessing. It really is.
Brilliant.
Okay. Little Mr. gets one personal I think people in this some people are just the shame for can express their concern on Facebook, they no one text or call. So somebody they will send me a message say, Florence, if you happen for choose now, let's say for instance, if ITV call you right now for offer you a position, where you go choose the broadcasting or you go continue for stay with you acting, which way you go prioritize?
That is a good question. I'll put across to them if it's possible to do a bit of both. But if it's not, I think broadcasting, I would have to go with that. If it's not possible for me to do I'll try and negotiate, if it's possible.
No,
But if
they ask
not,
specifically for let you choose
broadcasting,
one. For choose one.
broadcasting.
For choose one.
Okay, I'll go broadcasting
Right.
definitely.
Listen.
Wow.
I'm getting hammered on social media. Well, not I am. Big Daddy is getting hammered. Everybody.
Oh
Everybody.
yes.
Big Daddy,
Right, let's.
Big
There is
Daddy.
there is a question. There is a question from Isat, or no, comment from Isat,
Yeah.
African Queen,
Hi,
one of Sessions
sis.
Rising Star, whom you've happened to use their theme tune. And we're going to talk about your actually your deliberate identity to choose Selenium music background, Selenium materials, and you talked about it. And I want to know why. Anyway, we won't go to the why, but I want to know what was the inspiration. But this is a comment from Isaac. Isaac said, Florence Tucker is such a lovely, supportive lady. She's an example of a good karma because she puts out so much positivity that it's bound to return to her.
Oh, thank
How
you.
would you react to such a wonderful comment?
Wow.
You know what? That's amazing. I really do. I am grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm grateful. Is all I can say. I'm really grateful.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right now, Ishmael was asking about season 2. I'll leave that to Ish because some
Yes.
viewers were
So,
asking. Let's talk about
what
why
people
you
will
end season
expect.
1 so quick. Me want ask why you end season 1 so quick. Big Daddy's asking. What is wrong with you? Just
It's not me. It's not me.
my wife called me up. You know what I mean? And then you had to end season 1 so quick. What is the matter with you?
Big Daddy, you get a comment here where you need for defend. So you get to work na host, you go cheat. So you need for defend. You need for defend that statement.
Okay, so in response to that question, Big Daddy is not a cheat. What Big Daddy yes, you can make your face like that.
Okay, so what is it then?
And can Big Daddy land? Big Daddy is a wealthy businessman that has enough in his wallet to look after the needy and the vulnerable. So if Big Daddy has somebody in Sierra Leone that wants them to buy a mobile phone and he can afford it, he will afford it. If Big Daddy happened with his pretty wife, all she wants to do is just do business and not want to do the business. You know, the pretty wife does not want to do the business, but wants to do business. And I hope she's watching and she can come on to us. And then
she is watching.
Hang on.
She's definitely watching.
And
So be careful what you say.
And then there was Janet. Janet is such a sweet young lady, and Big Daddy wants to be seen out with beautiful things. The wife is beautiful, and he wants to be seen. So he goes out, and he's the owner of the pregnancy, and I don't care.
Big Daddy,
he doesn't care.
I need to find you, because you have so many sugar babies that you don't even know Jennifer's name. You're calling her Janet.
No, Frances, don't get the rope. Don't get the rope. Don't slacking about. Let the rope go.
Oh my God.
Jennifer and Janet are just two different people.
Wow. Wow.
Big Daddy, would they give the rope? Play English.
Exactly.
I don't know. This woman has got me into serious trouble. Come and rescue me.
I'm sorry.
I was at work the other day. Honestly, Florence, I was at work the other day. And there's a very strong selling staff group in Kings. So I was at work. And then this, DJ Little, you don't put up. So now you're not Big Daddy, you don't spend. I'm like, oh my God. I just went, oh my God, I beg, not to ya. Now you're Big Daddy. Now you bring the like
Big Daddy, trouble on there.
What have you done? Did you think you had to typecast me on this?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. You did your job, okay? You played the role well. With the gold tooth, just having it.
I know they.
You travel,
I know they.
Get out of here. No, but it's Big Daddy. Before, like you said, people were very unsympathetic to Almami, and they were thinking, Almami, here comes one of these irresponsible young boys. But like, how would you? What does season 2 hold for Salone Sisters, basically?
Yeah.
Season 2, of course, the story is gonna keep going. There's more and more surprises coming, stuff that you're not even expecting. So get ready to be wild, get ready to be surprised, get ready to leave each episode like, you know how Big Daddy's wife Binta I be open marks, where he that phone call when I can reaction, definitely you're not gonna get. Just get ready. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Again, more stories, more relatable stories, and few more new characters coming in. But of course, we're still keeping on with the ones we've been seeing. The main ones are going, but new stories, new secrets, new drama, and of course, Kadiatu, therefore be even more banner. So just get ready because Kadiatu, she takes no mess. We bring her to her, they bring her back
I
to.
think if you need to ask Florence, maybe if Kadiatu finds love, she might calm down. Do you think because love is absent in her life?
Do you know?
Florence, what do you want to say about that?
Kadiatu, trust me, she's not one a man can change. She's very, very strong-headed. Okay, if anything that can touch her heart, her sisters, family is more important. But maybe if she sees a man that's given a different thought for what she already has, that might change her perspective because at the moment our mommy is not really doing a great job, It's just making her think,
Florence, Almami they listen. Almami they listen. Almami they listen. All I want you.
Yeah, he listen. It's just a big career to that. Salon man then are the same, which of course they're not. Okay.
Okay.
But season 2, we will really find out what's what. Now season 2 get for crown, we like forget the crown. Whether not Big Daddy or Mommy, we will find that out. Because at the moment, our Big Daddy they win. According to the ladies, they say Mommy na Bobo, Big Daddy they Big Daddy they the king. Not a Panguti. You have to watch.
Oh, sorry. My Vinci. Right. Listen, it's been amazing having you, and I think it's incredible. And I think you are an inspiration to many young Serbians.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah. But we can't let you go. We don't ask you about what is currently prevalent. We've got about just under 10 minutes to go, and obviously we've seen what's happening with the George Floyd.
George Floyd. Yeah.
And the get your knees off my neck kind of sort of thing. From your own personal perspective, when we say get your knees off my neck, how you can able to relate to that, you in your journey, which you kind of related to at the start, but how can you think what lessons can young people draw, and how can they get past that negativity?
For me, to be honest, all I can really say with everything that's going on, I believe we need to love ourselves, first of all. We need for lek with Seth. We need to support each other. Because yes, Black Lives Matters, all life matters, okay? Black Lives Matters, yes. But if we not in love with Seth, if we not in support each other, how can we then go and be saying our life does it even matter to us? Ourselves is the question that I believe we need to ask ourselves. Does Black lives matter to us? Because we can't go and be blaming people. They say charity begins at home. So if we're not setting that example of how we're treating each other, how can you now tell other people how to treat you? It's like having a child. Kids, they go by what they see. You can say all you want. You can't be telling a child smoking is bad for you, don't smoke, and they see you smoking. In the end, they're going to copy your habit. It's what you're doing, they're going to copy, not what you're saying. So for me, all I can really say is, no, like we safe. And they will support we safe, no, be there for we safe. Young guys, stop the killing. Support Black people business. Buy from his salon brother. Support his salon sister. If his salon sister do something, share. It cost you nothing. For share what's in this person they do. Or instead of you go buy and buy. Support. Let that love there. I believe the foundation of it all. We need love, oneness, and togetherness and peace. If we let ourselves, trust me, a lot can change. So that's really how I see it.
Is there any other question for Florence in that same segment today?
Not really, but I get a text where a young somebody they ask say if there is, because then they into a bit of like they said it's guy for break into the industry, but they're young, they're very shy. Waiting at the advice where it will give to them, or whose room where it will create for them for improve on their talents.
Fantastic. I think that's an excellent question. Like, for example, just to add to what they say, would there be a room to see young people appearing in season 2 of Salone
Season
Sisters?
2, yeah.
That's a fantastic question from the young person that asked that question.
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to someone, I think yesterday, and we're actually talking about it. They were asking me, because they even said they have their young brother who acts. And I said, yes. Like I said, my aim is just to showcase Sierra Leone, not every age. That's why, you get Big Daddy, which is a bit older than us. You get we, the younger ones as well. There's definitely space. In terms of them being shy and wanting to break through, first of all, to get there, just know it's not an easy job. I'm still on the road. I'm still walking towards it. I'm not there yet. But one advice that I can give you is be confident. Learn a lot. Learn for yourself. Do research. Now, in this day and age, they made it easy for us. There's internet. Even script writing, how me begin to write scripts professionally, knowing the format. Now through internet, I just type how to write professional scripts. The examples are there. You take notes, invest in yourself, spend time in investing in your craft and practice upon practice. Don't stop practicing. Me, even while they write
How long
scripts.
did it take Big Daddy to learn his first ever lines? don't, don't, don't say.
Wait for behind the scenes, okay? you will see. You will see on
We'll leave that for another day.
Exactly. But yeah, just work on yourself, believe in yourself, spend time in yourself. Me, while they write script, I go, what kind of script they talk to me, self. I look in the mirror before I write it out, I say it in the emotions that I want the character to say. I feel it, then I write it. In the beginning, my mommy, are you okay? I said, I'm okay. So now they're used to me. When I'm doing this, oh, mommy is just, she's trying to write her script again. So they're used to it. So just time and network. Networking is key. Network. Try and meet like-minded people. Me, when I started, I'll be the email message on Facebook. Any producer, I'll be the watch premier on TV. Once the producer name, I write hand up. I go Facebook, I go search for that message there. Hey, I'm a young coming up. This is what I'm interested in. Sometimes you don't get a response. You keep going. You keep going and keep going and keep going because networking really makes a difference. But the door is open. If you feel like you want to be part of Sierra Sister, Salone Sister, send me a message. Me, I'm calm. I won't bite you at all. Trust me, you definitely get a response from me. Even if at the time there's no role for you, I can link you in other ways as well. And I can put you down to say, okay, this person's interested. And I'm always creating space. Because even another thing as well, if you've noticed that I do Salone Sisters, I use it as a platform to advertise others for free. They don't pay me. But it's all about promoting other people, whether it's their music, whether it's their business, whether it's what they're doing. I'd slide it into the script somehow just to promote ourselves and support civilians because I believe that, we've got it. We've got it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Just a comment has come from Maria to Sidiki. She said, is there any vacancy for me as a child care role? So,
Well, at the
somebody
moment,
will never go babysit Big Daddy in Peking. Why,
what you
why,
know,
why,
we will
why?
see.
Yeah.
We will see how that goes. I will definitely note that down. I will note it down afterwards. Okay, she says she has, she can send me a message so I know who she is. And then I'll note it down and I will definitely keep you updated and I'll definitely get back to you. Definitely.
I think Salone Sisters is going to do very well. And
Yeah.
Amen.
we wish you very, very well. And
Thank you.
we wish you all the best with script writing of season 2. And we are hoping that God's blessing will continue with
Amen.
the whole Florence creation. And
Amen.
I think you brought a new breath of fresh air in the Salone entertainment film and in film and entertainment industry as a creative art itself. And I think you're going to get a lot of support and because you're generally a nice person, many people will want to work with you. And for those of us that have just started the journey with you, and to those who we met there, personally, I want to say to you, I've not said it in public, but I will say to you in public, in front of the thousands of people watching, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity. I only wanted to just play one part, but you've opened the doors for me to do more than 3
Do you know what? I don't believe that, because if you wanted to play only one part, you would have done such a good job. If you don't can mess them up,
I know, right?
Or you again.
Thank you.
No, enjoy what you
Thank you.
see.
Thank you to Jennifer. Thank you to Mabinti. Thank you to Almami. All of these three people have actually made the role of Big Daddy very, very easy. And honestly, because if you don't have great co-actors and actresses, you're not going to be able to deliver. And I reached out to on a real name, Maria too. I had to reach out to her and say she actually raised my game on the last episodes. On episode 7, I think that was brilliant acting from her. And also, Queen, I think Queen Naz is sensational. She has a massive potential. She's somebody that
Everyone's been amazing.
In the very near future on Salone Talk, Big Talk, and what do you call it? And all the best, and all the people that have been involved. For my brother Divam, thank you for actually accepting that invitation to step up and wanting to be.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And all the people that are involved, thank you. And I don't know what Ish is going to say to you. And before we give you one last word,
we just hope and pray God continue for guide and protect you and protect everything where you do and give you more success. And we're happy for get somebody like you in the Sierra Leone community where they raise with flag high, and we hope for see more of you now the community, So now that, and we hope for get you back onto the Salone Talk another time before season 2 come out,
Yeah.
Let them get our first one before you actually come out.
Yeah. The exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes,
just before we let you go quickly, I know we've discussed this behind the scene, and you've said okay, but for the benefits of the viewers out there, can you just say, I know how they can people can follow the Florence Creation on the official YouTube account page, and then there is a Facebook page as well for Salone that people can go in and like. So we'll encourage everybody to go in and like, and then follow on social media, on Instagram, and all of that stuff. And then if there is a contact number to follow, all of that stuff. But are you happy for Diaspora Voices Studio to rerun the whole of season 1?
Yes, that's fine, definitely.
Okay.
Well done. So what's your last word? Just share all your social media accounts to the public out there, so that everybody who wants to follow you and get to like the YouTube, because we want to make sure within a month, let's get 10,000 if we can.
Amen.
Platform. Your platform, please.
Okay, my platform, Facebook, I'm there, it's Florence Tucker. Instagram, letter I, then Florence Tucker. Facebook is Florence Creation. I have a page as well on Facebook called Florence Creation. Make sure you like, please, and add me on Facebook, but mainly like the pages, because that's where I'm going to be updating you guys on Salone Sisters and any new thing that I'm doing. And on YouTube, please subscribe. Please hit the bell so you're always the first to receive notification whenever I upload videos and all of that. Last words, thank you so much to all the fans, all the audience, the people that have been taking their time watching. I appreciate you all. I wouldn't have been here without you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. The support and the love has been amazing. So thank you. Most importantly, thank you to God for my life, for making it possible for me to be here. Thanks to my family, my amazing mom who's been so supportive. My kids, I love you guys to bits. I wouldn't have been here without you. And again, my amazing fiance, Mr. Lee, thank you. Thanks to my wonderful friends, Bestie from Tyrell and Ricky, I love you. Mariatu, my sister Mary. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate you. And thank you so much, Diaspora Voices, for giving me this opportunity, for making it possible for me to come out here and have this discussion. I don't take it for granted. I'm really, really grateful. So thank you, Mr. Ish. Thank you, DJ Little. Thank you, Big Daddy, for being on the set. You haven't only been active, but you made us laugh so much. It's always fun. It's always a pleasure having you on set. And to all my cast and crew, thank you guys so much. Queen Naz, my sis, I love you. V Posh, Almami, United African Wear.
Yep.
Yeah, I think say you forgive Kadia to free t-shirts for Koida for you break his sister and hat. If not, I'm for you.
But he still get Big Daddy for look after him, you know.
So thank you all my captain crew, Binta, aka Bariatu, Leon Cell. Thank you all so much. Even the ones from Sierra Leone that have taken their time. You know, Diana, thank you so much. Monica, thank you. Maka Duncan, Life of Ebola. If I don't
absolutely, Maka is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
If I don't mention your name, please don't be offended. But thank you all so much. I do appreciate all of you guys so much, and God bless you. And I pray that by God's grace, there'll be more to come, and God will use all of us to take Sierra Leone to the top and another level for the world to see that indeed we have talent and indeed we're amazing people. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you.
Amen to that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing comments. Amazing comments. Well, listeners, when I do reform and all that, this is not the first one, not the diaspora voices, and there's more to come. So now look out for more of them kind of talents here for showcase now the diaspora voices. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Little.
Thank you very much, Florence. Thank you so much, and
thanks for having me.
Thank you. It's been amazing. Stay on the program for now, and we want to say on behalf of myself and DJ Ish, for all the young people out here, Salone Talk, Big Talk is open doors to you guys. If you have your story to share, you want to share what your achievements, where you're going so for your dreams, and the best platform to showcase it is on Salone Talk, Big Talk on Diaspora Voices, and we're happy for you to come on board. Whether you're a young man or young woman, as long as you have a potential and you have a journey, come to us and we're happy to share. Reach out to myself, DJ Ish, and our DJ Little, and you can reach out to us, and we have the countdown page, or you can reach out to us on our personal Facebook account. We're very happy to engage. Also, don't forget, we're not only just doing this, we're also limited to fitness and well-being as well, and with Devam Kone as part of the fitness and well-being team. We're training Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you want to get with the training program where we run and do some other workout sessions, and on Friday we have Devam having his professional workout, and on Saturday morning we run as a community, and everybody's open to everybody. You don't have to be a runner to run. That's the policy. Trust me. You don't
have just to get fit. Yeah.
You just have to run to fit. So you can walk, fast walking, and then in the evening, DJ Ish at 7 p.m. has got the professional workout, which everybody you see, we're far too busy to be indulged in so many other things. But we love our Sierra Leonean people. We will continue to love our Sierra Leonean people, and we will continue to fly the Sierra Leone flag as high as we can. God bless you. I'll give the last word to DJ Ish.
Well, you've said it all. You've said it all, bro. I mean, God bless us all, and good night. You've said it all.
Stay on the line, guys. We're just going to play out the music. And once again, thank you to Florence and our amazing team. And more importantly, the great husband that she has. Because you need a good husband to allow you to do what you're doing. So thank you. Yeah, stay on the line, people. For all the people where they Congo Sam, in the garden, Yeah. For all the people where they come to yeah, Lord.
I'm thinking myself. Why?
Boy, I pray for me. Mama, pray for me. I'm in the jungle. I want to make money. Boy, I pray for me. Papa, pray for me. Oh no, I guide my footsteps in this journey. Boy, I pray for me. Pray, 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 oh Lord, bless me as I am taking this journey. The road to success, love is something we funny. Sometimes you go careful, sometimes you go stormy. Lord, I depend on you to prepare a table before me. Baba, take me away from this wilderness. Protect me from the things that, for if you say that they give my stress. This year my life was sweet, I'm tired with this bitterness. I must make this money, I beg you, Baba, make you give access. Boy, I pray for me, Mama, pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Boy, I pray for me, Papa, pray for me. Oh no, I guide my footsteps in this journey. Boy, I pray for me. Pray, 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 as I am going out, Baba, please bless my hustle. Give me the courage to move on, strengthen my muscle. As you dey see me so, it don't tell where I dey struggle. My own portion of blessing, I beg make you give me a double. Baba, take me away from this wilderness. Protect me from the things then, for if you say that they give my stress. This year my life was sweet, I'm tired with this bitterness. I must make this money, I beg you, Baba, make you give access. Boy, I pray for me, Mama, pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Boy, I pray for me, Papa, pray for me. Oh no, I guide my footsteps in this journey. Boy, I pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. Boy, I pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. Oh Lord, bless me as I am taking this journey. The road to success, love is something we funny. Sometimes you go careful, sometimes you go stormy. Lord, I depend on you to prepare a table before me. Baba, take me away from this wilderness. Protect me from the things then, for if you say that they give my stress. This year my life was sweet, I'm tired with this bitterness. I must make this money, I beg you, Baba, make you give access. Boy, I pray for me, Mama, pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Boy, I pray for me, Papa, pray for me.